channel, sports fans. Okay, let's get into this right here. Well, let's do this. Bill Russell, the ultimate bus rider, and we're gonna prove this, guys. Oh God, let's just make this video, and we ain't gonna go nowhere but the NBA Finals and prove that Bill Russell was a one-way defensive player. That's all he was. Was sit under the basket, gather rebounds, and that's it. He didn't lead no team to no championship. And Jim sitting over there want to use all these different criteria for all these other guys, and he's got Bill Russell as number 2. You guys tell me when this is over, guys. We ain't gonna talk too much because you guys already know I do that a lot. So Bill Russell's first season and first NBA Finals, 57. Tommy Heinsohn, and this is the top 10 guys in scoring in the NBA Finals, right, in those years on both teams. So Bob Pettit was number 1, 30 points per game. Tom Heinsohn, a rookie, guys, was 24 points per game. A rookie. Remember, this guy was rookie of the year over Bill Russell. Remember, Jim says Tommy Heinsohn wouldn't even make the Hall of Fame without Bill Russell, even though he made all these all NBA teams. He made all these all NBA teams. He was making first all NBA team when Bill Russell was making second, because Wilt Chamberlain was putting Bill Russell's ass on the second team. So, like I said, Tommy Heinsohn was second in scoring. He was the first. He basically led the Celtics in scoring in the NBA Finals, a rookie. The same one that won Rookie of the Year over Bill Russell. Who is this? Bob Sharman, third leading scorer. In the second leading scorer, we just go. If it's another guy on opposing team that's number 1 scoring overall, we'll just say his name. But I'm not going to go through all the opposing team. So, like I said, Bob Pettit was first in scoring. Tommy Heinsohn on the Boston Celtics was number 1 in scoring. Number 2 in scoring on the Celtics was Sharman. 3 was Cousy with 20 points per game. And you got Bill Russell all the way down here at number 8, 13 points per game. Wow. The number 8 scorer overall out of both teams. Wow. A rookie led you to a championship. Tom Heinsohn. Yes, he's a Hall of Famer, but he was better than you. You're supposed to be number 2 of all time, according to Jim. Wow. Imagine that happening in any top 10 player in the top 10 of all time. Top 10 all time. Wow, that's crazy. 58 Finals. Bob Pettit, he did lead with 29 points per game. The first leading scorer for the Boston Celtics was Bob Sharman again. Well, no, he was second last year. But Bill Sharman, he led the team in scoring. The Celtics, 21 points per game. Frank Ramsey was second with 19 points per game. Wow. This is the guy that Jim said wasn't nothing. He was nothing without Bill Russell. He wasn't going to make the Hall of Fame. Remember this guy? Oh, he ain't got no All-NBAs. He ain't got no All-Stars. Remember that name, Frank Ramsey, right? And we all know Frank Ramsey was the original 6th man of the NBA. They created the 6th man with Frank Ramsey. Auerbach did. Red Auerbach. Bob Cousy, he was third on the team and 5th overall in scoring, 18. Tom Heinsohn, there go that man again, was 4th on the team in scoring with 16 points per game. There go Bill Russell, who was 6th on the team in scoring, all the way down here at number 7 overall in the NBA Finals. 59 NBA Finals. Oh, there go that man Tommy Heinsohn again. The guy that wouldn't even make the Hall of Fame without Bill Russell. Wow. He led all scorers with 24 points per game. Frank Ramsey was second on the team. There go that Frank Ramsey guy again. The trash guy that Jim that Jim said won't make the Hall of Fame without Bill Russell. A rebounder. That's all he was a rebounder. Frank Ramsey, 22 points per game. Bill Sharman. He almost came at Bill Sharman too, but he couldn't. Bill Sharman was third on the team in scoring. Bob Cousy was 4th at number 7 overall with 16 points. And Bill Russell didn't even make the top 10, guys. He was 13 with 9 points per game. Wow. 1960s Finals, Bob Pettit led 25 points per game. Tom Heinsohn was the leading scorer again, guys. Wow. Tom Heinsohn, and you ought to see Tom Heinsohn's numbers. This guy is actually scoring more in the NBA Finals than he is in the regular season. So he's raising his level of play when it matters. Ain't that what Sports and Fitness Rand say? When it matters? And nothing against him, but there go that dude Tom Heinsohn again. Led the Celtics in scoring, 3rd overall. There go Bill Sharman again, 2nd in scoring for the Celtics, 4th overall. There go that guy Frank Ramsey again. Oh my God, wouldn't make the Hall of Fame without Bill Russell. was 4th on the team in scoring, 5th overall. There's Bill Russell all the way down here at 5th on the team in scoring, 6th overall with his 16 points per game. Wow. Step it up, Bill. 61 finals. Bob Pettit led again. Wow. Like I said, these guys didn't have the luxury of Bill Russell. Bill Russell just had to be a rebounder. Wilt Chamberlain, Oscar Robertson, all these other guys, Jerry West, if they wasn't the top scorers on a team, they lose. So Bob Pettit led it again with 25 points per game, 3rd in scoring, and 1st on the team for the Celtics. There go that dude Tom Heinsohn again. This guy certainly ain't making the Hall of Fame without Bill Russell. He led it. What is this, 4 times? He done led his team, the Celtics, in scoring. Wow. 22 points per game. There go Bill Shaman again. 2nd in scoring on his team. 4th overall, 19 points. There go that dude Frank Ramsey again. I can't do it no more, man. Let this be a typo. There go Frank Ramsey. Tell me I got this wrong, guys. There go Frank Ramsey again. 3rd leading scorer on the team, guys. Over Bill Russell. In 5th overall, there goes Bill Russell at number 6 in 5th overall leading scorer on the team. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. 4th leading scorer on the team in 6th overall, guys. Oh my God. We're all the way into the 1961 finals. Let's go to 62. Elgin Baylor, 40 points per game, was number 1. Jerry West, number 2 with 31 points per game. Look at Bill Russell. Woke up, 22 points per game. The 3rd leading scorer overall, the 1st leading scorer on his team. But guess what? Sam Jones was number 2 on the team with 22 points also, but 22.1. Wow. So Bill Russell barely led. There goes Tom Heinsohn, the 3rd leading scorer, 19 points per game. Bob Cousy, the 4th, 16. Tom Sanders, 5th. These dudes, you see why they won. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys in the top 10 in scoring, guys. And you can see why Bill Russell led, because it had to be 6 guys in the top 10 in scoring for the Celtics for him to lead. That's 61. 62, Elgin Baylor, 33 points per game, led. And there goes Sam Jones, led the team, the Celtics, with 24 points per game. He was number 3 overall. Tom Heinsohn stepped back up, 2nd leading scorer on the team with 23 points. Bill Russell, the 3rd leading scorer on the team. And then it's the same thing. They got like the Celtics 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys in the top 10 in scoring. That's what I'm saying. No other all-time great had this luxury, guys. 64. Wilt Chamberlain led with 29 points per game. Sam Jones led the team, his Celtics team, with 21 points. Number 2 leading scorer on the Celtics was John Havlicek with 18. Number 3 leading scorer on the team, there go that man Tommy Heinsohn again. Ain't gonna make the Hall of Fame without Bill Russell. Was number 3 in scoring on the Celtics, right above Bill Russell, who scored 11. Tom Heinsohn had 15, and Bill Russell was 4th leading scorer on the team with 11 guys. What a shame. 65. Jerry West led the NBA Finals in scoring with 33 points per game. Sam Jones was 2nd with 27 points per game. Havlicek, and he led the team, the Celtics. Havlicek was number 2 on the Celtics with 18 points per game. 3rd overall. There go that man Bill Russell, was 5th overall and the 3rd leading scorer on the team with 17 points per game. And it's the same shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 guys in the top 10 in scoring for the Celtics. And they got the number 1 defense every single year, guys. So 67, is that what it was? That's 64, 65, 66. Oh yeah, they got beat that year, so we ain't going to the final. So this is 65. So this is 67. And Jerry West led with 33 points per game. Elgin Baylor 2nd. Look at Bill Russell jump up to number 3 with 23 points per game. But Havlicek was right there with 23. Let me make sure this ain't no type. No, this is no, this is 66. Hold on real quick. Yeah, this is 66. So that was 64, 65, 66. So they're saying 66. NBA Finals, Jerry West led with 33 points per game. Elgin Baylor 2, 25. Bill Russell did lead About time with 23 points per game, probably on like 30% shooting from the field. Who knows? But Havlicek was right there behind him. Let me make sure that ain't no typo from earlier. Nope. Yeah. Bill Russell led the team 23 points per game, 23.6. And Havlicek was right behind him at number 2 on the team with 23.3. And then Sam Jones right behind that with 22.9. Tom Sanders, 14.4. I mean, ain't that just funny? Every time Bill Russell leads, it's by a point within the second leading score. And in the third leading score, it's like 2 points. It's like crazy. So 68. Jerry West led 31 points per game. Havlicek, number 2, 27, and led the team, the Celtics. And there go Bailey Howe, 21 points per game. He was second on the team, second leading scorer. And then the third was Sam Jones with 17. Bill Russell all the way down here, which would be 4th leading scorer with 17 points per game. And then, of course, 69. Jerry West, 37 points per game, led all scorers. Havlicek led the Celtics with 28 points per game. Sam Jones was second, 18. And even this dude, Seifert, whatever his name is, that Jim said ain't gonna make the Hall of Fame. I mean, not my fault. Said they were just add-ons from other teams who were already Hall of Famers. They just jumped on. That's just the luxury, that the Celtics had the entire damn time they was winning all these championships. This guy was the 3rd leading scorer. Don Nelson was the 4th leading scorer. Bailey Howe was the 5th leading scorer. And E. Bryant was the 5th, and Bailey Howe was the 6th leading scorer. So Bill Russell didn't even show up in the top 10. Who the hell knows where he was? He only averaged like 9 points per game in 69. So basically what we got here, guys, is that just by this standard, we done went through every damn standard it was. Bill Russell's career is a fraud. Who would you put in the top 10 that had that many championships and was led by was led by 3 to 5 guys in scoring? He was outscored by 3 to 5 guys. What did we have? That was all the finals. So in 12 finals, he was 3 to 5 guys outscored him. He led the finals 2 times. Two times, guys. And it was by 1 point, if that. So stop talking about Bill Russell, man. Or stop thinking about Bill Russell as Bill Russell because you've been brainwashed. Put Michael Jordan. We ain't even got to go to 11 championship, guys. Let's try to keep it within, thinking distance, because we ain't trying to think about this. Anybody you want to name that won some championships? Tim Duncan with 5, Michael Jordan with 6. Anybody really in their championship years. In their championship years, if they was the 3rd to 5th leading scorer all those years, would they be a top 10 player? Why? In the years you led, you only had led by 1 freaking point. That's it. In the majority of the time, your whole team outscored 13 in the top 10 of players. His career is a fraud. I don't care what none of y'all say. If y'all want to give a Dennis Rodman, a Dikembe Mutombo, a Ben Wallace, all them props for being that, something is mentally wrong with you. And I'm trying to tell you, something was mentally wrong with me, guys. I didn't go back and look at, we were just, that's Bill Russell, 11 championships. And Bill Russell did the same shit to win MVPs. 14 points per game, 18 points per game, 16 points per game, while sitting under the damn goal, collecting all the rebounds. That's what he wanted while shooting 41, 42, 43% from the field. While all the other guys he was going against was either two-way players or all-around players. Wilt Chamberlain, Oscar Robertson, Elgin Baylor, Bob Pettit, Jerry West. They said, sorry, guys. Your shooting percentage is too high. You're scoring too many points, and we don't like your two-way and all-around play. We're giving it to Brickfest, rebound collecting Bill Russell. Imagine that. Imagine if something happened like that back in the day. Like I said, imagine if Ben Wallace was winning all those damn championships. I mean, all them MVPs. Or Dennis Rodman. Because that's what Dennis Rodman, Bill Russell was to the Boston Celtics. What Dennis Rodman was to the Bulls and Pistons. What Ben Wallace was to the Pistons. But imagine those guys winning 5 MVPs. Remember, this fool won 2 MVPs being on the second team. That's crazy. All NBA second team. This guy won 2 MVPs. Bill Russell. What? And he was on 2 other All NBA, first team All NBAs. And Wilt Chamberlain waxed the floor with this guy. As far as the year he performed, waxed the floor with this guy. Bill Russell only made 3 All NBAs, guys. Pull me a guy out of the top 10, especially the top 5, who only made 3 All NBA first teams. I defy you to do that. 3 All NBA first teams, and this guy won 5 MVPs, guys. The 3rd to 5th leading scorer in the majority of those championships. And the same guys that Jim pissed on, the Frank Ramseys, the Tom Heinsons, was leading this dude to victory. He tried to come after Bill Sharman, but he had to pull up because Bill Sharman was already making All NBA before that fool even came. Bill Russell. Bill Sharman was a two-way player. Scat Sanders was up there too in defense. He made the All NBA defensive team the first year it came out, guys. He would have made it every single year if it was out. And KC Jones. And Havlicek if it was out in the 60s. We got the best defense. And then he got he's a great defender. One of the all-time greats. One of the all-time rebounders. But he won better than Wilt. Wilt even out-rebounded him. He only won 4 rebound titles. But 2 won in the damn league. And yes, he did rebound Wilt one year. But the other year, Wilt was hurt. Other than that, he didn't out-rebound Wilt. Wilt out-rebounded this nigga and put his ass on the second team All NBA every year, just about. So how do you get out-rebounded, get outscored by, he doubled outscored him, sometimes tripled, and he was shooting 50% or more, take you off of All NBA first team every single year, just about. And Bill Russell was winning all the MVPs on top of that, guys. And they got the nerve to put this guy in the top 5. Now, how for all these fools that keep saying, well, Bill Russell, he would have won all these finals MVPs. How? He led the team in scoring 2 times by 1 point each. No, less than 1 point. It was by less than 1 point. What the hell are you going to win finals MVP for? And he was, like we already said, he was 3rd to 5th on a consistent basis in scoring on his own team, guys. What a fraudulent career. Nobody came into the 70s and said they wanted to be like Bill Russell. Nobody. Everybody knew they said they wanted to be like Will, Oscar Robertson, Jerry West, Elgin Baylor. Right? They didn't say they wanted to be like Bill Russell because everybody knew what the Celtics did. It was a team effort. Nobody stuck out more than the other. It was a team effort. They gave Bill Russell those MVPs. We already went through them if you want to see the videos for his civil rights work. Good for you. That's what they gave him the MVP for. The Boston Celtics, I'll say it again. If you don't know about them, go look at their history, guys. Go do the stats. They were the greatest team of all time. I think defensively, they was the number 1 rated defensive every year. They had the number 1 SRS every year, the number 1 pace of play. So to me, they was the greatest offense and defensive team of all time, especially in the NBA Finals. They had the shooters, the Haley Bow, the Sam Jones, the Havliceks, the Tommy Heinsohn, the Bill Shaman, the Bob Cousy, who was the greatest point guard of all time, in my opinion. Yes, you could say Oscar Robertson, but I'm just saying, I think it was Bob Cousy. One or two, whatever. He was one or two up until Magic Johnson came in the league. Nobody had more, and everybody just keep trying to talk around these facts, and I hear them on their channels about Bill Russell being a top 10 player. All these dudes is lying for Bill Russell, guys. Yes, all-time great defensive player, that's it. In a rebounder. He might not even be the greatest rebounder of all time. Wilt Chamberlain, by the numbers, is. Dennis Rodman got more rebound titles than him. His other players got more rebound titles than Bill Russell. So if you take the pace of play back to the 90s like we did, Bill Russell is averaging like 13 rebounds a game. No, my fault. Like 14, 15, whatever. But his points go all the way down to 11 to 13 points per game. That's horrible, considering it was inflated back then. Yes, everybody else's points would go down, but they would come down to, what greats were averaging in the 90s. And they damn sure weren't averaging 11 to 13 points and winning MVPs, guys. That's ridiculous. I mean, like, really? So I'm gonna get off of here. But like I said, Bill Russell ain't a fraud. He's not overrated. He's just been overrated. That's it. It was guys on this team who were two-way players and all-around players. Bill Russell wasn't. And they're trying to tell this lie. Oh man, he was a leader. Who the hell did he lead? If he had two guys on this team that was, good, yeah, I could understand. He had all these guys on this team that was good, either defensively or offensively. Two-way players. It's ridiculous, man. He wasn't leading fucking nobody. Anybody could have led that team, guys. Ain't like he was trying to lead Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant. Really? Or the team that, Kobe Bryant led to back-to-back championships. What the hell is this guy talking about? Or Hakeem led that team to back-to-back championships. Bill Russell ain't lead nothing like that, guys. Bill Russell he didn't lead shit, but he led the greatest team of all time. Any team that you put up, the Chicago Bulls of the 90s, 80s Celtics, 80s Lakers, I don't care who you put up. That 60s Celtics team doubled that. They had, 3 to 4 top 75 players every year, along with 3 to 5 Hall of Famers every year for a 10-year period, from 57 all the way until 67. 3 guys on the Celtics that was all NBA every single year for a 10-year period, while they was bringing 3 to 4 All-Stars. And like I said, they had all NBA defensive team. You would have like 4 guys on the all NBA defensive team, guys. Are you nuts? Go study the Celtics. That's why I said, nobody said they want to be like Bill Russell. Who the hell just wants to be a rebounder and a guy just collecting all the rebounds under the goal? Imagine if Wilt and Oscar Robertson and Elgin Baylor when I came in the league, that the NBA would never took off, guys. There was nothing to look at Bill Russell for, guys. That's why I said when the 70s came, those guys that was watching the 60s that came into the NBA, they didn't want to be. They didn't want to be like Bill Russell. Bill Russell wasn't shit, but a rebounder and a defender, and everybody else was too. Go look at Jerry West's rebounds, Elgin Baylor's rebounds, Oscar Robertson's rebounds, Wilt Chamberlain. Everybody had a lot of rebounds for their position. It was Bob Pettit. They were getting all these damn rebounds because it was inflated. But the fact was, they were scoring 50 points per game in a season, 44, 35, 38, Elgin Baylor, Jerry West, Oscar Robertson, Wilt Chamberlain. The only person who was scoring that amount of points, or even nothing close, never even broke 20, was Bill Russell in his MVP season. Never even broke 20 in an inflated era. That was the same pace as his era. Could you imagine a guy winning in 5 MVPs, or even 1, not even putting up 20 points in an inflated era? He ain't got nothing to prove he was an MVP. Nothing. You can't even tell me blocks because they didn't keep blocks. I don't care about that. because everybody else's blocks was inflated too. You can't prove he was getting more blocks than Will. You can't. I ain't saying he wasn't getting a lot of blocks, but they didn't count that. They didn't count steals. That wasn't a part of it. We're talking about based on what we seen, his field goal average, which was piss poor, his rebounds that was inflated, and his underwhelming scoring. What the hell did he deserve 5 MVPs for? So he won the most valuable to his team because his team was fucking loaded. Or we could go with the other one. He was the best player in the league based on his stats. Well, he wasn't. Bill Russell, thanks for your civil rights work. I will destroy Jim in a debate. Jim had become another scab. One of these people. They like a certain guy and they will just go all out. The only criteria you got for Bill Russell is team. He can't put him in no other criteria but a team criteria. And he will smash on other guys with the team criteria. A Shaq, a Kobe, a Wilt Chamberlain, a Elgin Baylor, a Jerry West. Because Bill Russell had the ultimate team. He was a damn bus rider. Ride that bus, Bill. Bill's bus. Let's take a ride. Let's take a ride on Bill's bus. Bill Russell played one Hall of Fame center in the NBA Finals, guys. Wow. You played one Hall of Fame center? They talking about Michael Jordan didn't play a Hall of Fame center. Michael Jordan ain't even no damn center. Bill Russell played one and still couldn't dominate. It still couldn't dominate because he wasn't a scorer like that, guys. He wasn't even the first, the second, the third, the fourth. If any other guy in the top 10, like I said, 95%, more than that, was it like 98% of their NBA finals, they was the 3rd to 5th leading scorer. They won't be in no top 10, guys. We have nothing to prove that Bill Russell is a top 5, top 10 player based on the NBA finals, except for some rebounds. That's it. There's nothing. There's not scoring. There's nothing. There's no game winners. There's nothing except for some rebounds. That's it. That's it. Again, that's Ben Wallace, that's the Dikembe Mutombo, and that's Dennis Rodman. Stop the cap. Give me Tom Heinsohn over Bill Russell. Give me Bill Sharman over Bill Russell. Even Frank Ramsey, I think when we look, he was 3 times over Bill Russell in scoring. Bob Cousy was like a few times over him. John Havlicek was many times. Give me all those guys over Bill Russell. Because those guys had to play defense and offense. Bill Russell just has to sit under the and play defense, guys. And it's an embarrassment, man. Bill Russell, like I said, after I did the 7-8 part series on this guy, he's not a top 25 guy. I can't put him over these other guys. I can't put him over two-way players, all-around players. I can't. He got players leading him to NBA Finals victories, to championships. And you're gonna, Bill Russell played defense. No, that's what those guys were doing too. Most of those guys were either all-around players or two-way players that were outscoring him. They were playing defense and offense, guys. Bob Cousy was an all-around player. Tom Heinsohn was a two-way player. Bob Sharman was a two-way player. Frank Ramsey was a defender. And obviously, we can see that he outscored Bill Russell. So let me get off of here. What it comes down to is, though they're overrating Bill Russell. Bill Russell was a part of the greatest team of all time, no doubt. Bill Russell played his role. He played his part. It's like, when we saw the Detroit win, when was that, 2005 or whatever like that, Detroit Pistons, with all them guys on it, they just played a role. That's all it was. But listen, I can say by the time 2007, right, the Spurs, it wasn't just a team effort, guys. It was something like that. Yeah, somebody, Tony Parker got the MVP, but I'm just saying it was more of a team effort. That's how the Celtics thing was. They're trying to make it seem like, because they don't want to tell the truth, guys, that Bill Russell was giving all them MVPs, man, for his civil rights work, not for being dominant, not being better than the guys he was going against in the MVP race. Because if the truth ever come out, it's gonna fuck everything up. But when you go back and do the research and stuff like that, something was wrong with the NBA back then, guys. Some people say, Bill Russell was in that Freemasonry. I ain't ran into nothing like that, and I can't prove nothing like that. I probably could, but I'm just saying, I'm just going by the numbers, and I'm just going by the situation, his team, who was on that team. I'm going by that. I ain't got to go by no conspiracy. Bill Russell ain't the ultimate winner. Not when he ain't leading teams. You want to call Ben Wallace the ultimate winner? Or Dennis Rodman or the Dikembe Mutombo, these type of guys? I'm saying he's got those kind of guys' skills, guys. That's what I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. He had their skills. That's it. A one-way player who can rebound, defend. If you put that in the top 5, something is mentally wrong with you, because it was other guys doing way more than that. It was inflated era. Everybody was going the hell off. But this should do it for you. If you got Bill Russell in the top 10 after this, something is mentally wrong with you guys. Something is mentally wrong with you. Too many guys leading him in scoring over and over. Not just one. You could say, well, he was rebounding and playing defense, and that's why he wasn't leading in scoring. Nigga, he was the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, a lot of times. So that's where you lose your argument. If he was consistently number 2, yes, I could understand. But you can't consistently be 3, 4, 5, 6, and all this shit. You getting carried. It's too much of a carry job. It ain't like Shaq led in scoring in 3 straight finals, and Kobe was right behind him in scoring, number 2. Stop the cap.